The San Francisco Bay Area is gearing up for an ecstatic event happening on November 2nd. What that event is, who's coming to lead the event, and how you can benefit from it. Let's find out in today's episode of Raghuverse. I'm Raghu Halur, welcoming you to Raghuverse, our own universe where we can talk about a wide variety of interesting, positive, and often fun-filled topics. In this episode, we are bringing you an exclusive interaction with Ganesh Narayanaswamy, fondly called Ganesh Anna by scores of Isha Foundation volunteers across North America. Ganesh has been a true pillar of strength, a stalwart in Isha Foundation USA, leading all of its initiatives across multiple cities and states. Welcome to Raghuverse, Ganesh. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having
Namaskara.
Namaskar.
Ganesh, wherever I go in the Bay Area nowadays, I keep hearing about Sadhguru's upcoming visit to San Francisco. What's happening?
Yeah, so we're excited. Sadhguru is coming to the Bay Area after 7 years and doing a program called Ecstasy of Enlightenment. So this is a one-day experiential program with Sadhguru where he'll take us through many powerful processes and meditations designed for us to experience that state of ecstasy and bliss and within us. And only the second time this program is happening here in North America. And obviously, anytime you're in the presence of Sadhguru, it's a very powerful experience.
Yes, I'm really excited to hear about this because for people like us, spending even a minute with Sadhguru is a really golden opportunity. And I just heard you saying that the entire day Sadhguru will be with us.
Yeah, Sadhguru is there the entire day. The program is from 1 to 10 p.m. And again, it's very unique and unstructured. It's just, he will take us through so many different processes and meditations so that his own experience of ecstasy and bliss that he experienced over 40 years ago can kind of rub off on us in a kind of experiential program like this.
Ecstasy of Enlightenment. That name itself is very attractive. Tell us a little more about the significance of this event. If Sadhguru is coming here all the way from India to conduct this event, it has to be definitely a momentous occasion. What is the significance of this event and how people can benefit from it?
One thing is, as the name suggests, to have an experience of ecstasy and bliss. So many people, in their day-to-day lives are just caught up with the work or, whatever they need to take care of. And, their experience of life is oftentimes not so joyful or, experiential. They're not paying attention to, how they go through the world or how they experience their own life. But having this kind of experience, not only it's an inspiration or a motivation to what is possible, what this life is capable of, what kind of states that one can reach within themselves, but also this can become a quality that you carry with you where, you have a background of pleasantness or bliss that can enhance every part of your life. If you're blissful and joyful by your own nature, then everything you do will be of a different quality and you can enjoy it so much more. You can do everything so much better. So it can really empower you in terms of whatever you're doing in the world. You're naturally, having a state of joy and bliss within you.
That's very interesting. And looking at all the things that are happening around us, Ganesh, I'm compelled to ask, why now and why here?
So till now, Sadhguru had been conducting large-scale inner engineering programs. But, right now, the way those programs are structured, we can offer those even online and in person through the instructors. So Sadhguru wanted to do something much more powerful and much more experiential with inner engineering as the basis. So that's why he started these programs so that people know that what is the possibility of yoga. Like true yoga, classical yoga and meditation is not just about stretching or moving the body or a physical exercise or a fitness, but it's a much deeper process in which you can take charge of your own energies, your own interiority, and create this chemistry of bliss where that can become a natural state. So he wants this to become a living reality in all of our lives because this is what's needed in the world as people need to have their life as an expression of joy, not a pursuit of happiness. So that's the fundamental shift that we want to see in the world.
There are many apps and many programs designed around guided meditation. What makes Isha's MOM app, that's the Miracle of Mind app, and this program, Ecstasy of Enlightenment, stand out amidst plethora of other apps?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the Miracle Mind app recently was launched in February of this year. And this was designed specifically to address the mental health crisis and the issues that the whole world is facing, especially the youth, and to kind of, turn the tide. And so through a simple meditation, a minimum of 7 minutes that you do through the app, again, you can take charge of your inner well-being, mental well-being, and again, start to get into the states of pleasantness and joy within yourself. So that's the significance of this. And, just a few days ago, as you know, was World Mental Health Day on October 10th. And so, it's very much needed that people need to shift from external solutions for their inner well-being to, meditation-based solutions. So the beauty of this app is that it's accessible. It's for anyone 6 years age and 6 years and above, particularly conducive for the youth who may not have so much time, and it also helps you track your daily progress so that you can establish meditation as a daily practice much more easily.
And what are the prerequisites to be a participant in this EOE?
For the Ecstasy of Enlightenment program, the only prerequisite is inner engineering. So for those who have not taken inner engineering, it is available online. It's called In 7 Steps, Transform Your Life with Sadhguru. And the first 6 steps are self-paced. You can do at your own time. And these combine discourses from Sadhguru. There's awareness exercises, guided meditation, simple yogic practices, really designed for you to take charge of your mind and emotions. And then the step 7 is where you actually learn the practices, the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya, along with a few preparatory steps or asanas. And that's over a weekend, again, online, where you'll receive this practice. And that's with a live instructor. And the initiation or the transmission of Shambhavi is from Sadhguru. So we're excited that this is available now, and the step 7 is actually coming up October 25th and 26th. So people even have time to register now and then receive the Shambhavi practice the weekend before the program with Sadhguru, so they'll be eligible for the program.
October 26th, 27th, you said.
Generally it's once a month, but this month we're offering a second opportunity because we know many people are interested to attend with Sadhguru, and this being the prerequisite, we wanted to give one more option for them to go through inner engineering and receive the Shambhavi. Yes.
Folks, if you're interested in attending EOE, which I think you should, and if you have not done inner engineering yet, here is your opportunity. Register for the available sessions in October and get ready to participate in Ecstasy of Enlightenment. Ganesh, this event is also planned for other locations within the US, isn't it?
Yes, actually Philadelphia, it's happening November 15th. So the same program, but on the East Coast. And then after that is London, so not in the US, but yes.
Awesome. See, what I wonder about is America has been trying to export things like Starbucks and McDonald's to India. And India has been trying to export yoga, spirituality, and a lot of good things to America. It makes me wonder if the concepts, the teachings, the principles of Isha are applicable to non-Indians the same way they are applicable to Indians as well.
Yeah, of course. Actually, the way Sadhguru presents yoga and meditation, it's not anything to do with religion or culture or belief systems or background or nationality or anything. It's simply a science and technology. Just like there's a science and technology how to handle the external world. Like yoga is really an inner science. That's all it is. So it doesn't matter where you're from. Just because it originated in India doesn't mean it's only for Indians. And especially here, most of the programs are filled with people who are not of Indian background. So that it's because I realize that it's being presented in such a scientific way. There's research studies that which show the benefits of inner engineering in all of the yogic practices. So once people understand that it's a science, it's a tool, it's a technology for well-being, then it doesn't matter, your upbringing, your nationality, anybody can access it and benefit, and that's the beauty of it. That's actually what attracted me to the whole program. I mean, I can share more later, but growing up in a Indian household and exposed to other elements of spirituality, didn't connect with that so much. But this being a very experiential and kind of very scientific way of exploring oneself, it really appealed to me growing up in this part of the world.
We come across umpteen people who say that they're already following Sadhguru on YouTube via the reels, shorts, and other videos that they get for free. They wonder why should they even pay and come to an event like EOE?
That's a great question. So, if you go to a restaurant, there's a difference between reading the menu and eating the food. So watching YouTube videos is like reading the menu or smelling the food, but you won't transform yourself. You won't empower yourself unless you eat the food. You won't nourish yourself unless you do the practice. So that's the same sort of thing. YouTube is a sort of entertainment. It's a knock on the door. It's to make somebody have a certain understanding of the yogic system, what is possible, if you do these practices, what can be the reality, but only if you do the practice can it work for you. So that's the fundamental difference.
How is the younger generation receiving this? Are they more receptive or are they more averse to spirituality?
I feel these days most young people are receptive, again, because of the way it's being presented, not as a cultural or religious thing, but simply as a tool that they can use. And what we're finding is so much of the youth are just constantly being bombarded by external stimulus and distractions from social media and the gadgets. So many influences are there which are kind of pulling them in so many directions, which is leading to, a lot of mental health challenges. Whether they're seeking outside support or not, they are facing that simply because of the onslaught of information and technology in their lives. So something like meditation and yoga can really, one thing is give them a respite from, whatever is being thrown at them externally, but also give them an inner space where they're able to handle and deal with all those things much more consciously and much more effectively without those influences taking an impact on their health or, their stress or their well-being. So we are finding definitely the youth are, looking for this, needing this in their life. To empower them, really allow them to handle whatever, all the challenges they're facing. So many people who are coming and investing a length of time, whether it's a few weeks or a few months, on their own growth and their own practice, are young people who, are looking for more meaning, more depth in their life, looking how to enhance their own self before they go out in the world and act. So that's a really beautiful thing, that people are actually taking this time for themselves, because that's the most valuable thing in your life, is your own, well-being and your own capability. And then once that is, aligned and set, then you can do whatever you wish to do in the world.
It's a tough world today, and I'm glad to hear that younger generation is more receptive to spirituality than anything else. You said anybody can do inner engineering. Is there any age restriction? Do you have any other limitations?
Yes, anybody 15 years or above can take the program.
Okay.
But otherwise, there's no previous knowledge of yoga or physical agility that's required. So anybody in any, condition can do the program. And just wanted to mention that for the Ecstasy of Enlightenment program, there is like what's called a package registration option if you go to the website, where you can register for inner engineering and the Ecstasy program together at a slightly discounted rate. So that registration will actually close on October 18, because we want to give everyone enough time to finish the inner engineering program before the 25th, 26th weekend and learn the Shambhavi. So just to keep that in mind for the listeners, that to make use of this option if you've not yet taken an inner engineering program. And the website is sadhguru.co/EOE. So we can share that as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. I'm more excited about EOE now, and I'm definitely going to be there. I'm sure many, many more people are going to join us in San Francisco and Philadelphia. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Raghu. Thank you for having me.
All right, dear friends, we truly hope you enjoyed this episode. Do stay in touch by subscribing to the channel. If there are topics that you would like us to explore in Raghuverse and talk about, please do let us know. We via the comment section. Take care.